Reality check man from your device, you know it's a unique one, aromatic realistic TV. Anyway, today, my viewers and subscribers, we want to look into the crime situation. And after almost 8 years, the Jamaica Labour Party has been in power. They still want to blame the opposition for crime in Jamaica. Sometimes it makes me wonder if they think that they are still the opposition and not the governing party. It makes me think at times. But anyway, this is the article from the Jamaica Gleaner. Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Andrew Michael Holness, blame PMP for trouble curbing murder in St. James.
Keep blazing your fire, fire, fire. Blazing your fire, fire, fire. This is Jimmy Morgan bigging up Aromatic Realistic TV. Real bout ya here. Subscribe now. YouTube. Boom.
The Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, is blaming the PMP for trouble curbing murder in St. James. Now, as a concerned citizen of Jamaica, this even make me more concerned to see a government that is in place now for almost 8 years is blaming the opposition. Is blaming the opposition. So it makes me think. So what the Prime Minister is basically telling us, the citizen of Jamaica, my viewers and subscribers, is that the PMP is holding back and doing something to retain the crime problem in St. James. Because if you look at the word curbing and root up the definition, it is telling you that the PNP is holding back and doing something to retain the crime in St. James. Now remember, the PNP is the opposition. The PNP is not the governing party. Remember the roles of the PNP. They are just there to oppose and try to hold this unruly government accountable. They're spineless. There's nothing more they can do. What am I doing? Is the same thing the PNP is doing. We are all opposition. We are all opposition. So a lot of people is getting it twisted. A lot of people is concerned. Because when he speaks, people still believe him. So I want the Jamaican people to understand and know the roles of the opposition party. So I'm here to remind them that the opposition party is just there to oppose and to try and to hold the government accountable. That's all they can do. Try to oppose and hold the government accountable. But I have a clip here of Peter Bunting in the House of Parliament speaking against the Prime Minister, who was the opposition leader then. When he make a statement, said if you keep the PNP in power, the truth is you could lose your life. So I'm gonna roll the clip, and after that we will dissect it. Take it away.
Aired in Gordon House on Tuesday as Security Minister Peter Bunting accused the opposition of playing politics with crime. Mr. Bunting criticized opposition leader Andrew Holness for using the political platform to mislead Jamaicans about the state of crime and violence in the country. Mr. Bunting said the opposition leader made grave remarks that Jamaicans are more likely to die if the People's National Party is in power. He labeled the comments as unfortunate.
The leader of the opposition at a political rally over the weekend made unfortunate and inflammatory statements that are completely out of step with this approach. He is quoted in the media as saying that, quote, if you keep the PNP in power, the truth is that you could lose your life. The truth is that the next murder victim could be you. End quote.
Crazy.
Mr. Speaker, this is an unfortunate departure from the standards of public comment on an issue of such grave importance. to further suggest that citizens would be risking their lives in voting against the Jamaica Labour Party is taking the politicization of crime to a new low.
But opposition spokesman on justice, Delroy Chuck, intervened, questioning whether Mr. Bunting could thrash out a political concern on the parliamentary floor.
Chairman, political platform.
Speaker, with your speaker, and a point of order.
What is the point of order?
The point of order. Speaker, the minister may well have good grounds for making what he has to say, but what he has to say is a political statement not fit and proper for Parliament. Make it on a political platform, as the leader of the opposition has done on a political platform, but not in Parliament.
So you hear Mr. Bunting there, loud and clear. And the opposition spokesman and justice there at the time, Delroy Chuck, you also hear his rebuttal. So let I just go over what Peter Bunting stated. He said the Prime Minister, now the opposition leader then, Andrew Holness, stated at a political rally, if you keep the PNP in power, the truth is that you could lose your life. The truth is the next murder victim could be you. Now you see how the Prime Minister now of Jamaica opposition then, 2014, 2015, how this man politicized crime. In life, you must be careful what you wish for. Because they say what goes around comes around. But this man does not care how he win, so long as he win. I will continue to say this man have the symptom of a narcissist. It doesn't matter how him win, so long as him win. Him no care, him always have to have the attention of the Jamaican people. He's always have to in the spotlight, the media. The symptom of a narcissist, Andrew Holness. So what Delroy Chuck says, Mr. Bunting may have a good claim or a good argument, but it is not fit for the House of Parliament because the Prime Minister now, Andrew Holness, leader of opposition then, made that remarks on a political stage. So he is telling us that whatever he say on the political platform, you're not supposed to take it in a parliament. So what is he doing then? He's tricking the Jamaican people. Because if it's not fit for the parliament, then how it is fit to tell the citizen of Jamaica on a political campaign? You get what I'm saying? It is not fit for the House of Parliament, but it's fit for the Prime Minister now, leader of opposition then, to make those remarks on a political platform. So he was basically lying to the citizen. He was basically lying to the citizen. So I'm going to play another clip of the Prime Minister. And after we play that clip of the Prime Minister, I'm going to dissect it. Because over here, new media is in town. The leeway that they used to get away with, it is not going to happen again. We are fact-checking them and we are holding them accountable. So I'm going to run this clip. And after I run this clip, then we will dissect it. What he said, don't tell me nothing can't be done about crime. The Jamaica Labour Party don't share that views. Run the clip.
Nothing can be done about crime. The Labour Party don't share that view. We believe that there is a lot that we can do to solve crime in this country. There is a lot that we can do to bring down murders in this country. There is a lot that we can do to make you safer in your house and in public spaces. Nothing can be done about crime. The Labour Party don't share that view. We believe that there is a lot that we can do to solve crime in this country. There is a lot that we can do to bring down murders in this country. There is a lot that we can do to make you safer in your house and in public spaces.
So that was the voice of the Prime Minister And what he was saying there, he said, don't tell me nothing can't be done about crime. He said the Jamaica Labour Party don't share that views. The Jamaica Labour Party don't share that views. He goes on and he says, we believe there is a lot that we can do to solve crime in this country. There is a lot we can do to bring down murder in this country. He also stated there is a lot more that we can do to make you sleep safer in your house and in public spaces. So if you promise the Jamaican people all of that, then all of a sudden now, you are going to blame the People's National Party that they are not helping to curb crime in St. James or in the entire Jamaica. Because if you are in power for 8 years, actually, and you are blaming the opposition, that means you're going to blame them for everything in Jamaica. It is your words. Don't tell me nothing can't be done about crime. The Labour Party don't share that views. We believe that there is a lot more can be done to solve crime in the country. There is a lot more that we can do to bring down murder in this country. There is also more that we can do to make you more safer in your house and in public spaces. I want to know if you hear what the man say. We believe that there is a lot more that we can do to solve crime in this country. There is a lot more that we can do to bring down murder in this country. There is a lot more we can do to make you safer in your house and in public spaces. And the Prime Minister of Jamaica words that, when he was the opposition leader, that's how vibrant the man was, So what he was doing then, he was selling the people of Jamaica false hopes, knowing that when him got here, him can't go do nothing, False hopes, the man sell the people of Jamaica, And as I said before, this man have some symptom, of a narcissist, This man does not clear how he wins, so long as he wins. The attention must always be on this man. The focus must be on him. That's why you see every press briefing from every ministry. He think that he is the brightest and the most brilliant in the room. He have to come up front and make press conference. All when he don't know why I'm talking. The symptom of a narcissist. Don't take blame. Don't want to be held accountable. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm rolling some tapes because we are here to expose them. Because it's not a joyride for them in the past. Like 2015, 2016 and 2020. It is a different ball game because you have serious media in town and fact checkers and we are not playing with them. We are here to expose them and show the Jamaican people who they really are. So I'm going to roll this next tape and then we'll dissect it also. Take it away.
The truth is, as I've said on many occasions, that our crime situation has evolved currently to be over and above our established capacity to address it. The truth is, as I've said on many occasions, that our crime situation has evolved currently to be over and above our established capacity to address it.
So you see what is taking place here. He changes stance because he is now in the hot seat. He was now elected. So he changes stand. Remember, what he says before, don't tell me nothing can't be done about crime. The Labour Party does not share that views. We believe that there is a lot more can be done to solve crime in this country. There is a lot more we can do to bring down murder in this country. There is a lot more we can do to make you sleep safer in your house and in public spaces. But now he take a different stand. And what the stand that he take now? The truth is, listen to me, Jamaica, and listen to me clearly, and we expose them. And so them sell the Jamaican people false hopes, false promise, false narrative. But it's a different thing in town now. Jamaica, this is what the man is saying. Different stand. The truth is, as I said on many occasions, our crime situation has evolved and currently to be over and above our established capacity to address it. It passed the capacity to address the crime. So it's like you now get no water and the water start come a certain time of night. And you go out there with your hose and they full up your drum them. But when you full the drum now, the water is running over because you don't have any more drum to full. Two things. You're going to get another drum or you're going to turn off the faucet. If the faucet is spoiled and you don't have another drum, what is going to take place? The whole place going to flood out. If you don't have another tank and the faucet or the pipe cock, what we call in a Jamaica, spoil, what is going to happen? The place go overflood. Because what? The water has reached the capacity. The drum then can't take no more. Then full and they run over. So you have to go turn off the pipe cock or you have to go get another drum. That is what taking place with the crime problem. That's what the man is saying. It reached the capacity. So it is the responsibility of the Prime Minister to go get the pipe cock fixed, to turn off the water so the place no flood out. Or it's the responsibility of the Prime Minister to go buy one whole heap of tank. So when that one is full, we can put in that. So the water now go and flow and flood out the place. That is what taking place with our crime situation now. The Prime Minister fail to go fix the pipe. Plain as day, the Prime Minister fail to go fix the pipe. And because the Prime Minister failed to go fix the pipe, the whole place flood out. Because the Prime Minister failed to go fix crime, the crime rate turn up in a Jamaica. Just a simple analogy, you know, we are using. The Prime Minister of Jamaica think that he can tell us anything and walk it back without facing a consequence. Because he claim him the poster child. Him a Jamaica beloved Prime Minister. But it's not working around here. You can't just come tell us something. If you tell us sake, just to win. And after you win, it's a different story. You are not the opposition. You are the governing party. You need to put things in place to solve the crime problem. He was addressing the crime situation. And I want you to listen how he addressed the crime situation. Know you better, because he was speaking to Peter Bunting, because Peter Bunting was the Minister of National Security. He said, know you better as the Minister of National Security to stop your nonsense of telling the people about, well, it is all our responsibilities and nationally we to join. You hear what I'm saying? Stop your nonsense. That's how he addressed Peter Bunting. Stop your nonsense of telling the people about, well, it is all our responsibilities. And as a nation, we must join together to solve the problem. He said what Peter Bunting was saying was nonsense. We roll the clip. And after we roll the clip, Then we will dissect it again.
I take my responsibility seriously. Now you better, as Minister of National Security, stop this nonsense of telling people about, well, it is all our responsibility and nationally we must join together. When you just come and take figures gibly, I take my responsibility seriously. Now you better, as Minister of National Security, stop this nonsense of telling people about, well, it is all our responsibility and nationally we must join together. When you just come and take figures gibly, I take my responsibility seriously. Now you better, as Minister of National Security, stop this nonsense of telling people about, well, it is all our responsibility and nationally we must join together.
So, you see how vibrant he was on the way, how he, addressed Peter Bunting in the parliament. Because, as I stated before, he said to stop your nonsense of telling the people about, well, it is all our responsibilities. Nationally, we must join. So what he was saying to Bunting, that a nonsense the man attack. The man calling for national unity to fight against crime. And the Prime Minister, now leader of opposition, then tell Peter Bunting, say a nonsense. Nonsense of telling the people about, well, it is all of our responsibilities as a people, as a nation, to join together and solve the crime. He said a nonsense Peter Bunting was talking at the time. But anyway, here is another clip of the Prime Minister. Because we have him this time, We have him, man. Them now get one, man. We have them, man. Fact checkers. Yeah, man, we have them, man. I don't know smooth sailing in the park this time, man. A different thing, man. New media in town, man. No compromise, man. No stories not burying around here, man. We are dig them up, man. Every nooks and cranny we are going for the stories and we are presenting them back to the Jamaican people because these people must be held accountable. Aromatic, realistic, may I hold on accountable, brother. We don't now get to it. So when we play the next clip of the Prime Minister of Jamaica.
Violence in our country is at a level where it requires every Jamaican to speak with one voice against violence. While we come here to celebrate politically, we must always be mindful, as I am always mindful, that there are many Jamaican mothers and fathers who are grieving for the loss of loved ones. Violence in our country is at a level where it requires every Jamaican to speak with one voice against violence.
So that was the Prime Minister of Jamaica. And he's in the hot seat right now. That was just like 2 weeks ago. He's facing up with the reality right now. You understand? I just want my people to understand. That's why I try to dissect and bring it to you as clear as crystal. Because the message is for the grassroots, the message is for the urban, the message is for the inner city, the message is for rural Jamaica, the people who they reject, the people who they don't have any time to take the time out to break it down, for them to comprehend, for them to grasp, for them to understand, because they don't want you to understand. I am here for you. So let me break it down and say what I'm saying now, with almost like tears coming from his eyes. He says, the violence in our country is at a level where it is required every Jamaican to speak with one voice against violence. The violence in our country is at a level where it is required every single Jamaican to speak with one voice against violence. When Peter Bunting, the Minister of National Security at the time, what did you tell him? You said, stop your nonsense, brother, of telling the people about, well, it is all our responsibilities and the nation must join. You said the man that talk nonsense. When Peter Bunting asks, brother, and say, well, it is the responsibilities of the nation and we must join to solve the crime problem, brother. You tell the man, say, a nonsense. A your word. What you are talking is nonsense of telling the people about, well, it is all our responsibilities as a nation to join. You tell the man that is a nonsense, brother. And now you are telling us that you want every single Jamaican to speak with one voice against violence. So when you was a leader of opposition, you bash Bunting over his head and say when Bunting asks the nation to join him to fight crime, you say a nonsense Bunting was saying. But it goes on. While we are here to celebrate politically, we must always to be mindful, as I am always mindful, that there are many Jamaicans, mothers and fathers who are grieving for loss of their loved one. You see what I mean? So when Peter Bunting asks of you to join and asks the nation also to join, you tell him say a nonsense. But now you have a heart and compassion for mother and father that is grieving who are losing loved one, brother. You can't have the both way, brother. You can't have the both way, brother. Brother, you're just a self-centered person, brother. The symptom of a narcissist, brother. It's all about you. You don't care how you win. You no matter who you tear down. You no matter who you destroy. So long as you are in the media, your name is being called. You understand? Your name is being called. You are asking us, every single Jamaican, to speak with one voice against violence. But when we, the citizen of Jamaica, call upon you, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, when we, the citizen, speak to you as the Prime Minister, you don't listen. When we bring the attention to you of the Commissioner of Police and the Minister of National Security, telling you that their disapproval ratings from the Jamaican people are in the 90s, you shun us and give them both an increase. They are getting now almost 26 million a year. We, the citizens of Jamaica, see the problem. And two of the biggest problem is the Commissioner of Police and the Minister of National Security fighting crime. And we, the citizens of Jamaica, see that, Mr. Prime Minister, and bring it to your attention. That is the reason why we reject them and give them a disapproval ratings of in the 90s. And you shun us and still keep them on board and give them an increase on top of that, where both man is actually getting 26 million of taxpayers' dollars every year. So how you want every citizen to join together and fight against crime? But when the citizen of Jamaica sees the problem and bring it to your attention for you to get rid of the Minister of National Security and the Commissioner of Police, you reject us and shun us and say full speed ahead. Stiffen your neck, harden your heart, and move on. Just think about that. You want us to listen to you, but when we speak, you don't listen to us. Remember, you are just one individual who we put in charge. But remember, when we speak, it's 99.9% of us speak. So at least when we speak to you, you should have listened. You should have listened, because we would be the majority. And the majority in this case reject the Minister of National Security and also reject the Commissioner of Police. But you fail to listen our cry. And you say full speed ahead, stiffen your neck, harden your heart, and shun us away. But you are asking us now that we must stand with you to fight. Just look at this simple analogy to combat the crime problem. Your wife is building a $800 million apartment complex. She run into difficulty. She's in trouble. What trouble? She need a road to cut to that apartment complex. She went to the drawing board and said, how am I gonna get it? The only way I can get it is to bring this lady to court, where the road is gonna run on the lady's veranda. It is not right, it is wrong. But she go to the drawing board and figure a way out, because I need this project to continue and I need to get the full value of my apartment complex. Now, it's the same thing about crime, Mr. Prime Minister. We are at a crossroad now where crime and violence, it is out of control. It is out of control. So we are at a point now where you have to go back to the drawing board and re-strategically design your crime plan. Because the current crime plan that you have right now, it is not working. It is failing over and over miserably. It is failing. So if you stiffen your neck and harden your heart, what is going to happen? Crime is taking over Jamaica. Crime is taking over Jamaica. So what is the strategy? What is the plan? Remember, states of emergency, Zozo, and you are doing that for the past 5 years leading into 6 years. And the result is there to show that crime is higher than before. So the method that you are using fighting crime right now, it is showing us that this is not working. And if it is not working, what is your next plan? Your next plan is call for you to go back to the drawing board, Mr. Prime Minister. Get some new mind to figure out this thing. Or you're gonna attack the crime problem, or we're gonna challenge it. Because the current and the present is not working. If it was working, so much Jamaican would not be getting murdered. So it's definitely not working, Mr. PM. So we ask of you to go and revisit your crime plan, to go and revisit your strategy that you are using to fight crime right now, because it is not working. It is not working. So you just need to get out of your illusional mind. You need to get out of your illusional mind. Come down off of your ass. Go meet with some people who are capable, some people who are competent, some people who love Jamaica and really want to see this crime problem solved. But after 5 going into 6 years, and crime is out of control, crime is higher than ever in Jamaica, it is telling me, it is telling you that it is not working. It is not working. It is not working. So don't believe you just come and tell us anything and think you can walk it back without being held accountable anymore. It's not like that. It's not like that. When Peter Bunting calls on the nation and you say the man that talk nonsense, and him figure fight crime, that is exactly what you were saying to him. Nonsense, and him figure fight crime. What you said to us, don't tell me nothing can't be done about crime. Don't tell me, don't dare you tell me nothing can't done about fighting crime. The Jamaica Labour Party don't share that views. We believe that there is a lot that we can do to solve the crime problem in this country. There is a lot we can do to bring down the murder rate in this country. There is a lot more we can do to make you safer in your house and in public spaces. That was your word, and we are holding you to those words. It is your responsibility to solve the crime problem of this country. That's what you run on, and we are not going to let you go off the hook, because that was one of your biggest campaign slogans. I'm going to make you sleep with your doors and your windows open again. I'm going to bring jobs, 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 jobs. I'm going to bring free health care and costable health care. Remove you from poverty to prosperity. Those was your slogan. And because those was your slogan, we have to hold you responsible for what is taking place and going on inside of our country. People must be held accountable, and we are here to do so. My people, remember to stay tuned to Aromatic Realistic TV. Remember to touch the notification bell. If you're not subscribed yet, I'm still here waiting with open arms, because this platform is here to stay. I'm not going anywhere. I said to treat your fellow man with respect. The word of the day is love. Love your fellow man, like you love your own siblings. So what I mean, the struggle is real. But as I said, I thank God that He blessed me with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So therefore, whatever my situation is, I always figure out to get out of it. And I know that you can do the same thing too. I know that you can do the same thing too. We tell them, say, God and good road. We also tell them that be well. Be well. And remember the signature word, you know. Heart of love. Heart of love. Heart of love. Until then, be well, my people. Out.
Yeah, and the reformer. Once again for Aromatic Reality TV. Yeah? Some here say Aromatic. You know, yeah, the prophet, the priest. Yeah?
The TV. Alone.
Yeah, and the reformer. Once again for Aromatic Reality TV. Yeah? Some here say Aromatic. You know, yeah, the prophet, the priest. Yeah? Higher level. Poor people. Vice. Elevated. You know what's up? When the Gideon starts, we are going to know what talks from who we can't. Be a dirty remarks. I would not need an explanation and then it's okay start. This is straight from the heart. And we are telling some people step out from the dark. Come and play your part. Don't make the most idea. We are roasting war. Some so war. But I put them a war with themselves, them attitude and them conscience. Innocent like some make it upset. But I know them play that like accent.
Exclusively. Only can play by Aromatic alone.
Yeah, and the reformer. Once again for Aromatic Reality TV. Yeah? Some here say Aromatic. You know, yeah, the prophet, the priest. Yeah? Higher level. Poor people. Vice. Elevated. You know what's up? Yo, when the Gideon starts, we are gonna know what talks from who we can't. And be a dirty remarks.
I run no need them explanation and they broke dance. And this is straight from we heart. And we are tell some people step out from the dark and come and play your part. Don't make the most side ya. Your road in want some so our world. Wonder who them are war against themselves. Attitude and them conscience. Enough innocent life some make it absent. Man I know them my heal and man I like them accent. Shout out peace, all about so violence. They I'm killing them one another over nonsense. Real issue, them not talking them conference. One bag of and that don't make sense, yo. When the Gideon start, we are gonna know who are talks from who are weak hearts and fear dirty remarks. I don't no need them explanation and they front with dark and this is straight from the heart. And we are tell some people step out from the dark and come and play your part. Don't make the most idea, yo. I said youth be strong and all the meditation. Sing songs of joy for liberation. Long time we have fight this revolution. People are shout out for repatriation. Because we in a Babylon system so long, so we have to find a method or some solution. We don't see it, we living in a fear pollution. When the innocent are dead off one by one, boy. When the Gideon starts, we are gonna know who are talks and who are weak hearts and fear dirty remarks. I run no need them explanation and they hypocrite thoughts. And this is straight from we heart. And we are tell some people step out from the dark and come and play your part. Now make the most ya. Your road in right, centralized, organized. Make we come together, help the fellow men when him a fall from the ladder. Now stop in my back and flex like vampire. Talk how you coulda, when you know you never. Stretch out the thick and make the youth them cross the river. For righteousness and set me up, you wave the banner. The buckle of the one that is my greatest honor. Put down on me and bust a one prayer, boy. When the Gideon starts, we are gonna know who are talks from who are weak hearts and fear dirty remarks. I run no need them explanation and they hypocrite thoughts. And this is straight from we heart. And we are tell some people step out from the dark and come and play your part. Don't make the most side ya. Your road to right. You know it's the Jingo AK Reformer, yeah. Aromatic Realistic TV, yeah. Higher levels, yeah. Inspire, inspiration, yeah. Truth and rights. You don't know the thing though. Straight and plain, no complain. Yeah. Don't know. Trust my guts, you know the rules. Say the